we thought that this would be a different challenge for you guys, a big physical offensive line. How do you feel like that matchup played out?
Well, we all know going into the week, Stanford week, it's going to be physical. They're going to try to, hit you in the mouth. And we just had to match that intensity, and penetration was the key.
And Joe Schmidt, how do you feel like he held up with that? Because I think people doubted whether he could stand up to that.
He held up great. Joe, it's not about his physical traits and things like that. He's going to beat you with his mind. So him understanding, okay, they're going to run an oath right here. He gets an extra step, as far as speed and velocity on the play. He's the Joe Montana of our defense.
When did you honestly feel like this defense could be dominant, not just a young bunch of guys that played maybe above their heads?
Spring ball, the week before the spring game, there was a session where we just totally dominated the offense, and they didn't know what was going on. We were running so much stuff, and we were having fun at that. So that's when I knew, we all bought into the process. Have great leadership, young leadership at that. Starting with myself, and we can be special.
You said you knew at Stanford week, man. Is that you now overcome that? What does it do for you guys?
Well, you get 24 hours to enjoy it, but in all reality, it's all about the recovery process now. It begins tonight. Mentally, getting some rest, really focusing in. Tomorrow, it's all about the assessment. Watching film, seeing your corrections you could have made, things like that. So it's going to be fun.
Was this the first time you played special teams this year?
Yes, this year. This actually was the first time I played.
Why this week? Do you know why they put you out there this week? Or?
They have a top 5, kickoff return team. So, my job is, I'm for the team. I'm not about myself. And, Coach came up to me Monday and told me that I was going to be on kickoff this week. And I said, good. I'm willing to do that. Whatever helps to help the team win.
A little bit of an uneven day in terms of special teams for you guys. How would you describe what you guys were able to do special teams? I know Montgomery didn't have a lot, but you guys had a little trouble on snaps and stuff.
Yeah, just perseverance. You really have to find a way to execute, in conditions like this. And that's something we can work on. And that's the scary thing. There's so many ways that we can get better, offensively, defensively, and special teams.
Jaylon, it's easy for you guys to say we always, go into a game believing we're going to win, but when you actually come out of a game like this and you win by 3 points against a team as good as Stanford, to actually put it into practice, what can that do for you guys?
It's refreshing. It's definitely a confidence booster. When you talk about preparing all week, and actually, coming out on top. It's fun, and we're all excited.